Alright, hey guys, so today's video is about how servers are the laziest people on the freaking planet. I guess what spawned this was I saw a reel on Instagram, um, of a person having, like, plates in their hands. They're, like, plates are, like, burning hot or whatnot, and the song was, like, and nobody can remember what they ordered. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Anyways, that was the song in the background. And people in the comments are a couple every once in a while are like, "That's your job." And if you don't know, once I actually learned that that is their job, because it is, to know whoever ordered your food, where to put it. That's your job as a server. It actually infuriated me because it's shitty service. It's really bad service, and you pay these servers 15 to 20% of your total bill. Usually after tax too, for most people, to do their job correctly, and yet they can't do that right. And it's like, well, it's hard to remember what someone ordered. Well, you don't actually have to remember what they ordered. You just have to have a designated seating chart for each table and number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, or whatever, whatever your ordering system is, or A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, right? That'd be a lot of tables or seats at table, and you mark each dish in accordance to the number or letter you give it to, and thus you know exactly where the plates go, and you don't have to ask, because asking legitimately isn't professional, because it makes you seem like you don't care, right? You're like, oh, they don't even remember me, right? Whereas if you just ask, or if you just write it down, rather, instead of asking, it avoids confusion, lets people continue the conversations, and makes it look like you really care. Where there is a part that can be bad is if people switch seats, which does happen. Then you put the food in the wrong place. That's not a big deal, though, and that's pretty rare. Most people don't switch seats once they sit down. Anyways, but this just goes to show, like, the quality of standards that have gone down so much in the United States for some of these types of jobs. Usually the lower level tip-based jobs have really gone down in quality. Yeah. Just, and look, I get it. It's like, they're not paying us well. How do you expect us to do a lot of these tasks for some of these jobs? Or servers' wages have not gone down. You know why? They've actually increased. Because inflation's gone up and it's made the prices of menus go up drastically, which makes you tip the 15 to 20%. You're still tipping the same percent. Thus, you're giving servers more money. There's servers that make six figures pretty easily. If you actually just work at a pretty nice restaurant, you can make six figures as a server, which is absurd. That's crazy. That shouldn't be a thing. That just makes me mad. You shouldn't be able to get a degree, go to school, get a job out of school, make half the amount of money as a server, or be in a trade and make less money 4 or 5 years in than a server in a restaurant. That's absurd. Even like 8 years in, you might not be making as much as these servers. And it's a very low-skilled job. It's not a hard job at all. Don't let servers gaslight you into thinking that serving is a difficult job. I will say most people say that the hardest part isn't the actual serving, it's the dealing with people. But if you ever work as like a cashier at a Walmart or something, you're making... Walmart actually pays decently well, so you might be making $15 an hour. 15 to even up to 20 an hour for a lot of these Walmart jobs. Walmart pays pretty decently, but if you're working in service or in retail like that, you have to deal with more customers being annoying and for less money, and your attitude doesn't affect your pay whatsoever. So you're not really signing up for that, right? You're just signing up to do your job. Yet you still have to deal with these people. It'd be like if a delivery driver didn't know what house to deliver their pizza to, right? that wouldn't be acceptable. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's that house. This one, I ordered this pizza. That one goes here. This one goes. You shouldn't have to direct. Don't get me wrong. I do it. It's not a big deal, but that's your job. That is literally part of your job. And if you're mad at that, then you shouldn't have that job. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't do that simple task, if you can't do simple tasks related to serving, then you shouldn't be a server. Because it's not hard to write down where dishes go. Yeah. So maybe this makes you mad too. So if you didn't know that you are supposed to know where the dishes are when you're handing them out, now you do know. And we gotta demand a higher standard. We really do. People are like, I was a server and it would make me so mad that people want to know. That's your job. It should make them mad that you don't know where your dish goes. And now that I think about it, it's usually older people who have the issue of not, like, saying what their dish is or not remembering what they're ordered. And now it makes me think, I'm like, they lived in a time, though, that they didn't have to point and direct the server around of where their food is, right? Or where their food should go. Now, you should definitely remember what you ordered. Like, if I got pad see ew, I'd be like, hey, I want that here. Give me the drunken noodle. Yeah, that's drunken noodle. If I ordered fried chicken, you're like, hey, the fried chicken's mine. Not a big deal, right? Like, you should remember that. Especially because if you're like me, you're really looking forward to what food's coming. I don't go out to eat much at all. It's just too expensive. Part of that is because of servers. You don't have to tip them then. Because tipping does not lower prices. It doesn't. Anyways, yeah. It really doesn't. They just... Anyways. Yeah, they just make more money because of it. The prices would be the same. Yeah. Anyway, because if you make the prices a certain price and nobody will go. Yeah. Anyways, but, and then if it was built into the price, then cool. Then I know what I'm paying, right? I'm paying. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So let me know what you guys think. It's just like, it makes me really mad. Just say it, because to me it's like a lack of. It's just a lack of. You're not caring. Like, both the restaurant itself when they're training you, and the server themselves for not caring enough to know that is your, either training you to do that in your task or responsibility, or the trainer or the trainee, the server, when they're learning, to either remember that or to actually do it, or to even know. So yeah, that's my little short rant for the day. Hope you guys having a great Sunday. Moving out soon, thankfully. I'm not going to enjoy commuting for that little while. I really hope finals go well. They're going to be rough, to be completely honest. Yeah, so I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.